What's up, everybody? Today we're going to be taking a real quick look at a game called Gladiator Guild Manager. Now, this is a game that's basically like a role-playing auto-battler. It's in early access, and so far I've been really having an absolute blast with it. So we're going to take a look at, this is the main screen, and so we're going to take a look at all the different aspects of it. So right here on the bottom, you have all the different gladiators that are in your guild right now, and obviously you have all these slots of all the different kinds of gladiators that you can have. On the left, you have items. Now these are just different items that you can just drop into the inventory of one of these gladiators. So this one right here has 4 different inventory slots, and then the more that you upgrade buildings, you'll have access to more. So like this one, so this is an archer, so they need agility, so you'll just add it right here and it'll increase their damage. Actually, let's take it out. Yeah, so it looks like it just automatically updates. And the different numbers that they have here are the different levels of the actual items. So higher level, the better the item is going to be. And so you can do that with each individual character. And then up here on the left, you have 3 different factions that you're going to be dealing with and your reputation with them. And then on the right, we have our guild. And these are all sorts of different buildings that you have access to. And the further that you get into the game, the more buildings that you will eventually have access to as well. So let's start out here, which is a barracks. So that gives you access to knights. And you're also able to upgrade this, and basically it increases the amount of experience that they gain when they fight, and it also increases the amount of inventory slots that they have. And these are the 2 currency types that you need to update that. And then these darkened ones are different characters that we don't have yet. So some of them are pretty easy to get. See, you just need some steel and stone, and this is the amount that I have right here for all the different currency types. And say if you don't have the right amount, like this one, I need 20 bars, but I also have 30 rock. No joke intended. So let's go down here, and we can go to the bank, and you can, one of the things that I love about this game is that you can just purchase whatever you need right away. So I need 10 more iron, so I can just buy it right there. And say if I have too much of one, then I can automatically just sell it. And that feature right there alone is just excellent. And I feel like this game has a lot of different features that are just really intuitive and convenient. So now I can go back up to the gladiator area here, and let's see here. Yep, this one right here, and I can just buy that. Now I'll have access to this gladiator. And so what you do is you go to the gladiators market right here, and these are all the different gladiators that you have access to. Some of these gladiators have positive attributes, like this one. But some have red that are negative attributes. So what I would suggest overall is getting a character that has positive attributes, because you're going to be leveling up this character, and so you don't want to be leveling up a character that has been hindered from the start. But I think it's really a cool feature to implement into your game. And let's see here. So the higher the level, obviously the more expensive they are, and the better attributes they have, you know, the more they're going to cost. Now that building that we just created, see, as you can see here, there's a kind of a grayed out or darkened out characters. This is a priest, we don't have access to that yet, and also a wolf, and we don't have access to that either because we haven't built the correct buildings. But the building that we just built was for this character right here, which is a cryomancer, which is basically like a frost mage that can freeze people in place and do different sorts of damage. So The way the gameplay works is up here you have a timeline, and this goes by month intervals. So let's just play that right here if I can do that, and you can double time. So I don't know what just happened. Oh, it gave me a different event. So from one of these three factions, you get different events or quests that come up. So you can just click on this.
We heard you guys.
And I'm just going to click through this. The nice thing is that I believe most of it is voiced.
You should tell them.
So for me personally, I just love to click through all of these. And so basically that one, he just gave me information. So as you can see, we just passed a shield. And there's also a little character right here. So basically what happens, and as you can see the exclamation point right there, it basically says that your item market has updated. So it will give you a random amount of different items that you can use to put on your gladiators. And you can also update the shop once with no gold. So we'll do that right here. And so you have all these different things. Some of them are consumables, so they'll, will be a one-time use, and then you'll have other ones that have all sorts of different attributes that you can use on your different characters. So let's speed this up a little bit. So now when this comes up, I'll have access to new gladiators. As you can see, you can also update it like that. And then periodically through some of the months, you'll also get this, which is right here, which is a discount for all your different gladiators or for the different items that you have in the shop. So if you can, and you can be patient, I would definitely suggest waiting for that, because you can actually get some really good deals. And these bars here on the side, we'll talk about those in a second. Let's just wait to get to this. So now we're in the area, so it's only this certain period of time are you going to have discounted gladiators. So as you can see, this one's 30% off, 40% off, 50% off, and actually this one's really good. And you have 2 positive attributes, and it's also 50% off. So that way you can save some gold. This game is all about managing, just like it says in the title. And I think it's really cool, the different intuitive ways that they allow you to manage your guild. So we'll go here, and I think he's just giving me gold for something I did before. So now look at this one. So as you can see, I'll skip that. And I love it, first of all, it's voiced, and you have all sorts of different choices that you can decide what to do. Now this is the different enemies that you're going to face and their level. And right here is the difficulty setting. I think right now I'm probably at about a 2.5 to 3 as far as the difficulty level that I can handle. So this is a 4, so I probably won't be doing this one. And this is the amount of troops that I'm able to take into battle. So I have 8 down here, so I can take 5 into battle. But I think I'm just going to exit out and not want to do this one. But periodically throughout the month, these things will just pop up. And so this here on the left is all the different gladiator areas that I have access to. So that will actually happen at the start of the month. So let's continue our month. Right here we get new items. And then also at the end of the month, as you can see right here, I have to pay my gladiators. So as you can just easily mouse over it, I will have to pay them 147 gold. And I believe if I don't have the right amount, then I'll have to sell some of my other items. But I can easily pay that. It's not really a hindrance or a problem that I've seen in this game yet. So we're going to go to that. And then at the very start of each month, you have an ability to go into a gladiatorial arena and get loot and also level up your guys. And that's kind of the main gameplay of this game. So, but it's only at the start of each month. If you skip it or don't do it, then you have to wait a whole nother month to get to be in those arenas again. So now we have, see, you can just skip the championship, but let's see, you have all these different arenas. I think as of now there's about 6 different arenas, and they get more and more progressively difficult. So I've defeated this one, I've defeated this one, and the most recent one is the temple. But one thing I like about this game is you can also just grind out levels, grind out gold, grind out items to level up your characters. And you can do that by fighting in an arena that's, you know, less difficult than the current one that you should be on. And this right here is just a Ring of Death. You have a bunch of different little challenges. It's just basically a more specific arena. So let's go to kind of the middle tier arena right here and quickly go through some battles while it takes forever to load up. Okay, now we're in the arena, and you really have a lot of options of what you can do. Oh, I've never noticed this before. So it looks like there's effects to the arena. So all the agility, so that would mean that you'd want to deal with more knights and soldiers. So let's next fight. And you have here 3 different difficulty settings. So let's go with the easiest one. And the more difficult that you get, obviously, the better rewards that you'll get. And I can do this very quickly, but you can put your character anywhere you want. I haven't really noticed too much difference with that, so I'm just going to line them up right here. And I usually like to obviously do melee in front and ranged in back. So then you click the fight button, and then it automatically goes at a basic regular speed. So none of my guys have died. And so now we just go on to the next fight. And the nice thing is once you get familiar with this, you can just speed right through it. And so you can just, like this, you can just quickly put out all the different characters that you need. And then you can fight, and it goes at regular speed, and you can also go at half speed to kind of understand the different things that are going on, what things are working, what things are not working, or if you have a new character. And as you can see, side note, each time you kill a character, you get XP. So let's go to the next fight, and we'll just do all the middle row here, and you just quickly put these out. I quickly put them in front. Pyromancer works out really well. You have a couple archers, and then fight. And so if you know what's going to happen, you can kind of speed it up, and it'll go very quickly. Or if you're like me, with the next one, we'll just go as fast as we can. So you quickly put these out, fight, and then you just go as fast as you can. And we'll quickly go. But I love just, there's tons of different options and ways that you can play this game, and it really just invites you to play in a different way, and I just absolutely love that. So let's quickly get through this. And if any of your characters dies, then you're basically out of luck for using them for all of this match, and it'll take a few days, depending on how many levels they are, for them to revive. Or if you want them to revive right away in the middle of this arena, you can use this currency, the mana crystals, whenever you want. So let's go for the last fight. Let's really just amp it up and go for the most difficult. I think these are all ranged characters. And we'll see if hopefully we survive this one. Yeah, so it looks like I'm way overpowered for this. Okay, so these are all the different things of loot that we have received. So you can open them up here, and you'll also get items. So these are just consumables that give you more stamina, and this one is gladiators immune to knockdown. So each character can basically have one inventory slot of a consumable. And so you have to collect all your items, continue, and so now I got, you know, probably 700 gold. So here we have it right up there. And that's basically the gameplay loop of it right now. I think right now it seems to be about 1/3 done. You know, they have 6 different arenas, and you can also fight different bosses from the quests that you get from these different reputation people. But overall, this game is a ton of fun. I think it's $9 on Steam right now. I would definitely suggest going out and getting it. I've been having an absolute blast with this, and I hope this was informative for you. And if you like it and stuck around to the end of the video, please give me a like. And I hope you have a great day.